Hi everyone, I just wanted to show you how I do my hatching eggs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hatch 12 eggs. And the eggs that I got are I order my hatching eggs not really from a website, but I order them on Facebook. I'm in a group called Hatching Eggs in the US, I believe the name is. But I've ordered all my hatching eggs for the last 2 years from there, and not from the same seller, usually from the sellers that have the type of chickens I'm looking for. I normally don't like to buy chicks at the store just because they have a lot of problems already. And sometimes it takes a lot to bring them back, the stress of shipping and sorting and all that stuff. So I'd rather just hatch my own and not have to deal with any illnesses or unexpected deaths. So, and I'm not saying hatching your own, you don't deal with that, but once you get the hang of hatching, you won't have that problem. So these are the eggs that I got, and the ones I ordered they're all Brahmas. So I got um, buff laced, gold partridge, gold laced, uh, BL buff lace, so that one goes over there, and SP, which is silver partridge, also known as dark Brahma. So as you can see, I ordered a dozen, which cost me $80 with shipping, and shipping was 19.15. So as you can see, she sent me extras. So I have 4 extra eggs. So what I'm gonna do is pick out the ones that I know I'm gonna hatch or really want, and I'm gonna have to either give away or sell the 4 eggs that I don't use. Because I don't believe by the time they're done hatching, they'll still be viable, and healthy enough to hatch. They'll just be, you know, eggs that are picked sooner have a better hatch rate than eggs that have been sitting for a while. So what I do once I get my eggs is and this is how she packaged them. So everything is in here. As you can see, it doesn't spill. She had some foam over the top, so whenever, something landed on it, it wouldn't get crushed. And all the eggs came in great shape. So she just wrapped them like this, and they are pointy side down, which I'm really grateful for because not very many people do arrange their eggs like this. They usually just lay them out. But once you get them, you want to let them sit for 24 hours at least, just so they can rest from being shipped and like tossed around and all that. Let them rest, and I just leave them in this box until I'm ready to put them in the incubator, which will be tomorrow around 6 p.m. So this is the incubator I use, and this is the KEBONNIXS. It holds 12 eggs, and it is set to 21 days. You do reset that every time you use it. And it has Fahrenheit here, and it has the percentage of humidity here. You have a humidity adjuster here, which during the end of the days you can open it, close it, whatever to adjust your humidity. But you also have a reservoir here to put your water in. That way you can kind of maintain your own humidity. So, like I said, once you get into hatching, you'll kind of know what your incubator needs and what temperature, outside temperature, and everything it needs. So you don't have to be messing around with humidity. And a lot of people who try to hatch first time usually don't have such good success because usually it's a humidity problem. So what I like to do before I get everything in the incubator is I started this and I run it also same time the eggs are resting 24 hours just to make sure everything's working fine. And this does reset to 21 days when I'm ready. So I'll just go here. It says to hold this down. So I can set my temperature. I can set it lower. Oh, sorry. I can set it higher and lower. So what I like to do is leave it at 99.0, and it will fluctuate in the room that I am in because it is still pretty warm. And actually tomorrow I'll probably put it on around 98 because I am in Florida and this room does get warm and this will heat up more because it is in a warm room. So I'll put it on 98.5, around 98.5, 99. My humidity I do not touch. Some people call it dry hatching, but I just leave it be. Sorry, I don't know all the specifics for dry hatching, but all I know is I've hatched with high humidity, which is usually around 60-65%. Um, Around the first 19 days, I usually leave it around like 50 to 60%, and then towards the end, that's when you gotta raise it up. So I haven't hatched like that in a while. So I'm gonna just have to come back on that. If you guys have any more questions about that, I'll do my best to answer. So we'll just leave it as is because you don't want your humidity to go too high or too low drastically because it will cause problems. It will cause non-hatching. And once day 19 comes, the turner will turn off. So right now it's green. It says auto turning, which it does turn. And I just do a little test. So the next thing I'll put in is I'll put in this little drawer liner. Take the lid off, remove your eggs real quick, put them to the side, and then you can remove, depending on what type of incubator you have, it will have a removable turner. So you just want to take out your turner. I remove it completely because I don't want my chicks getting any leg problems or anything. Put this in here so that way whenever they do hatch, if you haven't hatched before, that whenever they're trying to walk, they're very clumsy, so they kind of slide around like little babies. And once they start getting traction, you'll see them kind of stand up. So I'll put that in there so they don't get any problems with their legs or anything. And I always put this back on. I never forget to leave this off because if you do have water in here, they will end up in here somehow. So I'll put this back, get this ready for tomorrow. And I'll post another video once my eggs go in. And keep you guys updated on the, as the days go on. And usually I count around day 7 because that's usually when you can see like little, little tiny dot or something forming, or at least veins. So that's the days I usually candle. But I am gonna decide which ones I'm gonna have to leave out because these are all pretty birds, and just hope the ones I do select hatch no problems. That way, I at least get a 95% hatch rate. I'll be grateful for that. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, please post below. Thank you and see you later.